Hello everyone. In today's video, I'm going to assess one of my students' letter. My student has written down the addressee's details on the top. That's good. But she should have mentioned the prefix of the addressee. I don't know if if it is available or not in the case notes. We'll go through them later on once we read the case notes. But apart from that, the addressee's details are good enough. Let's go to the next one. She has written down the date in the correct format. That's good as well. And then she has written down, dear Miss Denison, comma, she has placed the comma, that's good as well. And then regarding, so she has written on the reference details of the patient, Mrs. Mercy Patrick. Okay, let's go back. So, dear Miss Denison, so she must have mentioned Miss Denison in the beginning, but she didn't. So, one is Miss Denison. So, she must have mentioned Miss Denison in the addressee's contact details section. So she didn't write down the prefix. Okay. Prefix needs to be written. All right, let's go to the next one. I'm writing to refer Miss Patrick, who was diagnosed with the splenomegaly and viral infections. She requests follow-up care following her discharge. That's good. So the introduction paragraph seems really good. It doesn't have any grammatical mistakes. So introduction, sorry. Introduction paragraph is good because it doesn't have any grammatical mistakes and it has covered all the essential criteria as well. Socially, Miss Patrick is a widow who lives with her son at 23 Hilton Avenue, Perth. So Hilton and Avenue, there must not be any comma. So she has written down a comma. She needs to remove this comma. Hilton Avenue is one word only. Sorry, is one information only. You don't need to place commas in between. So Hilton, comma Avenue. That's wrong. So it's going to be Hilton Avenue. That's it, without any commas in between. Okay, let's go to the next one. Third, she has one sister, Jenny, aged 56, who visits her more often. Also, she is very helpful, and she is very helpful to her. Instead of writing also, you could have used and she is very helpful. Also, could have been replaced with and. Okay. In terms of Mrs. Patrick's, the next paragraph is in terms of, okay, in terms has two words. It's not a single word. So she has committed the mistakes. In terms of, so it's going to be in and then there's a space and then terms. That's how she should have written on, but that's a grammar mistake anyway. So she didn't do that. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Mrs. Patrick's medical background. Background doesn't have two words. It has got only one word. Okay, so background is one word only. It's not back and then ground. That's wrong. Okay, so it's gonna be background. All right. Okay, let's go to the next one. She had food poisoning in the year of 2018. Now you don't need to use had food poisoning because um, it may occur in the future as well. So she has had food poisoning. She doesn't need to say in the year of. Okay, so she had whatever they mentioned. So it's going to be she has had. That's the correct answer. And then in the year of 2016, you don't need to mention in the year of. You can simply mention in 2016. All right. Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh, sorry, 2018, right? Okay. So that's 2018. Okay, good. Okay, let's go to the next one. Due to which she stayed at the Western Bay Hospital for 1 month. Yeah, that's good. She was received. No, she was received. No, 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 no. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, so she needs to mention that she received. Okay, she received. She was received is wrong. She was received. She received. Okay, she received. Pneumococcal vaccination, hemophilus infection types B, and then the meningococcal vaccines for the viral infection. She doesn't need to use the viral infections. She can say for viral infections. That's okay. All right, let's go to the next one. During hospitalization. Okay, during hospitalization, Mrs. Patrick's surgery site dressing was changed. Surgery site dressing. Surgery site's dressing was changed. Daily, that's good. Also her blood side dressing. Okay, also her blood. Also, okay, there must be a comma. When you look at this, also, so it must be also comma her. There must be a punctuation mark in between. She should have used a comma in between, but she didn't do that. Let's go to the next one. Pressure. The blood pressure was within the range. It must be was within the range. It's not is within the range, okay? Because it occurred in the past. Is within the range. You should be was within. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Post operatively, that's a good thing, and she placed a comma. No, I think yeah, I think she has placed a comma here. She was recommenced on aspirin. Now she needs to use no, this is wrong. Aspirin 100 milligrams. So she must have mentioned either post-operatively aspirin 100 milligrams was recommenced. Okay, so that should be the first. That should be the best way. So she was recommenced. Other she was recommenced on. Okay, so she was recommenced. All right, and then she mentioned aspirin. So instead of that, she should have mentioned like she was recommenced on. Okay, she was recommenced on aspirin. She was recommenced on aspirin. Okay, let's go to the next one. All right. Upon discharge, she didn't complain of pain and is febrile. Okay. All right. That's okay. That's good. Let's go to the next one. However, she is ready to be discharged. Okay. It will be greatly appreciated if you could monitor her medication. Okay. So it will be greatly appreciated. That's wrong. I mean, you cannot use comma over there. It will be greatly appreciated. So greatly appreciated, comma. So remove the comma, please. The comma needs to be removed. All right, that's not the correct one. Let's go to the next one. If you could monitor her medication, please ensure ensure her avoid. No, 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 no. Please ensure. Okay, so this is wrong. Please ensure she avoid. Ensure her avoid. That's wrong. Ensure she avoids. Okay, she avoids. All right, let's go to the next one. Vigorous exercise and traveling. Okay, kindly note that she has full blood count for follow-up test at Western Bay Hospital. Lastly, encourage her to minimize. Look at these words, like they seem to be one word only. They seem to be one word only. Encourage her. So, but she needs to give us, space in between them. So, her to minimize seems to be a single word when you see this here. So it must be here to minimize. Okay, so it must be, we must be able to see the gap between them, but there's no gap or space. All right, to contact with the water. That's okay. Thank you for agreeing to provide care for Mrs. Patrick. Should you require any information, please do not hesitate to contact me. That's all good. You are sincerely the charge nurse. Okay. This letter is much better than what she used to write. Anyway, so everything else is all right. It's not that bad. Okay, let's go to the assessment. The overall task fulfillment is okay because she is able to arrange the case notes in the correct order. So case notes not arranged in the correct order. Vocabulary could have been better with the use of more formal words, because he used um, some informal words which could have been avoided. And then grammar is the major area of improvement because she has committed several grammatical mistakes. So she needs to improve her grammar. Okay. Connectivity is all right. It's not that bad. It's okay. Connectivity is all right. And the other issue with her writing is she used only she used mainly the simple sentences throughout the letter. You should use a range of complex, compound, and simple sentences, but she didn't do that. So it's really important that she uses a range of sentence structures in her letter. Okay. The use of punctuation marks could have been better. So is the use of articles. The use of articles. Okay. You need to give spaces between words because sometimes they look clumsy, they look together, it's not good. All right. What else? Let's check the mistakes. Yes. Okay, you are writing two words together sometimes. For example, background is one word only. Okay, two words together, and then you are writing 2 to 3 words together in one way as well, so that's not good. So you're splitting one word and writing down two words. For example, in terms needs to be written down. Okay. All right. And don't place the punctuation marks over there. That's not correct. Okay. One word. One word into two segments. It's not good. Okay, let's see if she has included all the relevant case notes or not. Okay, we'll go through that in a moment. Okay, so these are the patient's details. Mrs. Mercy Patrick, 59-year-old, 23 Hilton Avenue. Look at this. There's no comma between Hilton and Avenue. Widow, 6 years. Academic student in this one. So let's go through the writing section first. Okay. You need to write a letter to the senior nurse at Old Age Nursing Home, 15 Walter Street, Perth. Okay. Who will be responsible for continued care at the nursing home? All right, I understand that. Okay, let's go through this. Okay. Social background and some marks. Okay. That's good. All right, that's fine. Pneumococcal, all these things are included. Dressing on surgery site daily, no contact with water. Also follow MB test. That's good. Sugars included in that. That's good. In good condition. No signs of bleeding, pain, fever. However, she still walks with the support. Blood pressure normal on discharge. Monitor medications. Avoid traveling. Avoid vigorous exercises. That's good. I think this. She was able to include all her relevant case notes. That's a good job. So you did a very good job here. Congratulations. Let's go through the next one. So you have included all the relevant case notes. Well done. Okay, now let's go to the score. This letter may be able to get C plus. No, not C plus. I think yeah, there are. Okay, let me count the mistakes and then go through. Okay, yeah, there are so many mistakes, and they are the basic mistakes as well. So I believe like it's not C plus, maybe down C plus. Maybe for example, perhaps 280 or 270, something similar to that. I think that's the one. I wish you good luck with your next letter. You need to ensure that you don't commit these mistakes. You have to go through the mistakes, you have to proofread them and then write them down in a separate notebook for the writing mistakes alone, so that you can refer them back once you finish your next letter. Okay, and then you have to ensure that those mistakes are not committed again in your new letter. All right, thank you so much for watching this video, and I really appreciate your time. Please share this video with others and like it. Also, enter your comments in the comment sections on the quality of my video. Um, if you wish to have your letter assessed at free of cost, I'm happy to assess your first letter. Please send it to me on my WhatsApp or the mobile number that is mentioned here, or you can send an email at steve@ucanenglishtutoring.com, or you can approach me on my Facebook page, that is www.facebook.com/ucantutoring. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.